the Quran explains in crystal clear terms that Christianity is true, and we're going to use the Quran to show it to be the case. We're going to look at Surah chapter 61, verse 14, where it says, "O you who have believed, be supporters of Allah, as when Jesus, the son of Mary, said to his disciples, 'Who are my supporters for Allah?' The disciples said, 'We are supporters of Allah,' and a fraction of the children of Israel believed, and a fraction disbelieved. So we supported those who believed against those, their enemies, and they became dominant." So Allah supported the followers of Jesus with the message that they were given, and they became dominant. So the disciples of Jesus were supported by Allah, and they became dominant. So the question is, not only, what did they preach, but how long are they to remain dominant? And the Quran actually does provide us with that answer. In chapter 3, verse 55, it says, when Allah said, "O Jesus, indeed I will take you and raise you to myself, and purify you from those who have disbelieved, and make those who follow you superior to those who disbelieve until the day of resurrection. Then to me is your return, and I will judge between you concerning that in which you used to differ." So here we can clearly see that the followers of Jesus would be dominant until the day of resurrection, or the end of the world. So the question is, what exactly did the followers of Jesus preach? Well, we have that answer as well. We can see in Acts chapter 2, verse 22 through 33, it says, and this is Peter speaking at the day of Pentecost, which is 10 days after Jesus left the world. It says, "Fellow Israelites, listen to these words. This Jesus of Nazareth was a man attested to by God with miracles, wonders, and signs that God did among you through him, just as you yourselves know. Though he was delivered up according to God's determined plan and foreknowledge, you used lawless people to nail him to a cross and to kill him. God raised him up, ending the pains of death, because it was not possible for him to be held by death. For David says of him, 'I saw the Lord ever before me. Because he is at my right hand, I will not be shaken. Therefore my heart is glad, and my tongue rejoices. Moreover, my flesh will rest in hope, because you will not abandon me in Hades, or allow your Holy One to see decay. You have revealed the path of life to me. You will fill me with gladness in your presence.' Brothers and sisters, I tell you confidently, speak to you about the patriarch David. He is both dead and buried, and his tomb is with us today. Since he was a prophet, he knew that God had sworn an oath to him to seat one of his descendants on his throne. Seeking what was to come, he spoke concerning the resurrection of the Messiah. He was not abandoned in Hades, and his flesh did not experience decay. God has raised this Jesus. We are all witnesses of this. Therefore, since he has been exalted to the right hand of God, and he has received from the Father the promised Holy Spirit, he has poured out what you both see and hear." So the message that the earliest followers of Jesus were proclaiming was the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. So therefore, according to the Quran, Christianity is true. Thank you for your time.